welcome to my channel. This is gonna be an art vlog where you hopefully get to watch from start to finish a new painting that I have started. I'll also be talking about my eating disorder and how I keep it at bay when I'm feeling like it's creeping in on me. My eating disorder, it typically creeps in on me if I've had a week where things just haven't gone to plan or I feel like I haven't accomplished much. And I'm turning 26 in a couple days. And all of the goals that I have set throughout the years, they are just staring me straight in the face and laughing because, well, I've been focusing on my recovery and I haven't accomplished them yet. And I'm impatient and I expect myself to have it all together right away, but that's not possible. So I inevitably just end up feeling like I failed, which my eating disorder feeds off of. But I am at the point in my recovery where I can kind of squash the eating disorder down and be like, excuse me, no, you're not allowed back in here. I'm also at the point in my recovery where I need to take a hard look at my perfectionism, because they go hand in hand. If I'm not perfect, my eating disorder takes over, and my eating disorder also has to be perfect. Everything has to be perfect. And nothing ever is perfect. Nothing is ever perfect. And if I just keep thinking that everything has to be perfect, then I'm not ever going to accomplish all the goals that I have for myself and for my life. And that's what gets me down. So this video is going to be about what I do for myself to get back on top and to say F you to my eating disorder. Whenever I paint, I have a goal attached to it. It's rarely something I do just for me anymore. So the best thing I can do to get over the perfectionism and the feeling of just not being good enough that I have around creating art lately is to remove the plan and the goal. So I decided to just start with a big blank canvas, which gives me room to be free, and I let my mind wander. I try to care less about the outcome and more about the process and how it makes me feel to paint. Good morning! It's about 9:45 here in Copenhagen, and it's a weird kind of on-off sunny, gloomy day. It's sunny and then it's hailing and it makes no sense. That's just how it is here in the winter time. So I went up to the attic and I have grabbed one of our plant lights that is gonna be like a fake studio light for the day because I don't have those yet. I have ordered some. And so I can just get into a good flow state with my painting. I wasn't super happy where I left off yesterday, but I have to remind myself that it is just the base and the background for what I'm working on. And in art, you do go through like an awkward phase where everything just looks messy and not super great. And you just have to keep pushing through. I love running. I've always loved running. It's always been such a joyous thing for me. And when I was in treatment, they told me that I couldn't run, that it was my eating disorder that loved running and not me. And of course you shouldn't run if you're severely underweight. You need to be healthy and you have to remember to eat afterwards and to properly fuel your body if you're going to run or do any form of exercise. And I have had to give myself permission to run and to not fear that it's my eating disorder making me go for a run every time, but that it's something that I'm doing for me and for my mental health. It's the same feeling I got as a kid when I was out playing with friends and you come back in and you have rosy cheeks and you're tired, but in such a wonderful way. That's how I feel after I've been for a run. Even though I have been told in the past that I shouldn't, I'm doing it now because I love it. Hello. Oh. So if you can push past the awkward stage, that's when the magic starts to happen. Don't give up just because it's looking off. Trust in your abilities and just keep moving forward. I had a really good chat with a friend the other day where we came to the conclusion, just between the two of us, that trusting yourself and your judgment is such an important step in recovery. You need to learn to trust yourself again, otherwise the uncertainty, it leaves little cracks behind in the foundation that you've built. And eating disorders, they're so sneaky. Sometimes they just kind of pop up without you even noticing. So even then, we need to trust our instinct that something might be off again and ask for help. I feel so uninspired lately. And when I feel uninspired, I just feel empty. And let's be honest, that's probably why I have, or one of the reasons why I've been feeling so down. So I decided that I need to get out of my own head and out of my routine and just be more social and go out, go for walks in new areas, see new things. Even just small things like seeing your family or seeing friends, having new chats. That can be so inspiring. You never know what's gonna inspire you. So you gotta get out there and live your life, not in your head, but out in the real world. You can always come back to your beautiful headspace and just chill. So that's what I decided. I decided to go for a walk and to just spend my morning doing something different. And I got back home and I decided to prop up my easel and start painting again. And I really do feel that my head is a little bit more free. My mind has to be free for me to feel inspired. Like I have to have an open mind for the ideas to flow. And yeah, as you can see here, I'm painting a pink bunny. I decided I could maybe go for like a almost Alice in Wonderland feel to this painting. We'll see how it turns out, but for now I'm pretty happy with where it's going. Well, I had to stop painting here and get dressed because my parents and brother, they're coming over for dinner and cake. Hello, the sun is shining. I'm happy. It's my birthday. I've turned 26 and I feel good. I haven't felt this happy in a while, and I think I've been going through, or I've been experiencing some like existential dread, not for the last year, not knowing who I am and who I want to be. It's like I've been fighting my eating disorder, and now that that's gone, it's like it's almost like you're grieving the loss of something that used to be a part of you. It can be a little scary. It's like, oh, who am I without my eating disorder? Yesterday I was really reminded that I'm so much more and I'm so much better off without it. I had a piece of birthday cake for the first time in, I want to say 10 years, without either restricting up to or purging, and it was amazing. And it was amazing to see my family, that they were just also enjoying, and there was no fear like looming around in the room, and we could just enjoy and have a good time and be a family. And I haven't felt that in a long time, because there's always been the fear that, or worry about me being sick, or but it was really nice. And I'm feeling great, and I'm feeling great about this painting. I was feeling pretty down about it. I wasn't really feeling the background, and yeah, I think it's going somewhere good, and I'm excited to keep painting on it. Yeah. So as you can see, I have totally changed up the direction of my painting. I wasn't feeling it. I kept going back and forth between liking it and disliking it. And this morning, I just disliked it and decided to change it up. And you should definitely try to push through in your art, and you should try your hardest every time to improve. But sometimes you do hit a point where you just need to switch it up. If you're not enjoying it and it feels wrong, especially if it's something you're doing for you and to clear your head, then follow your gut. Trust yourself and just go with the flow. Let yourself be inspired by the colors on your canvas and just go with what you feel is right. And it's so funny because my intentions for this painting was to let my mind wander and be free and feel something other than stress and panic. But I was focusing so much on not feeling that stress or panic that I was being stressed and panicked. But for some reason today, I could kind of put that on the shelf. Sorry, my dog's sneezing. Leo, what you doing? What you doing? Come here. I could put that on the shelf today and actually be free in my work. And I'm happy with the outcome so far. It's obviously not going to be finished today, but maybe you'll see it in the next video. So if you'd like that, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again, or I hope you see me again. Yes, okay. Thank you.